Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great day. We found out yesterday that teen mom to child Jace Evans was thankfully found safe after running away for the third time in under 3 months. It was actually Jenelle Evans who made the announcement on her TikTok account in a very strange video where she popped up and said, "Hey, I want privacy for my family. I would rather be making, like day to day content than talking about how my son has been missing for the third time. But just so you guys know, he has been found safe. It was a very, very odd video, but at least we got that kind of information out of it. And one thing that I talked about being very strange about the video or very telling was how she didn't say that he is home safe and sound, resting after disappearing in the middle of the night. Nothing like that. All she said was that he was safe and he was found, and it was a very much a throwaway kind of comment there. And she moved on to other things about the sort of content that she would rather be making at this time. Well, our suspicions, it turns out, are indeed founded. Okay. So Jenelle did not neglect to mention Jace being at home for no reason. The reason that she didn't say that is because he allegedly is not on the swamp with her and David this time, which I think that is a wonderful thing. Because again, I don't think it's normal for a child to be running away so often. And when that keeps happening, it is a responsibility of the authorities to hold the child for a bit and investigate the parents and the household to figure out what is causing this issue. So it seems like that is something that is actually happening. According to the Ashley's Reality Roundup, Jace is, I don't know if it's still the case as of right now, but when she was publishing, he was reportedly in the hospital with his mother, Barbara. So this is a direct quote from her website that I'll read to you. The Ashley sources tell her that Jace was located on Friday. He was taken to the hospital and has not been back to the land. Authorities from various agencies are handling the situation. Pay close attention to that because we're going to come back to it. Barbara was spotted arriving at a North Carolina hospital on Saturday, a source tells the Ashley. So, why don't we go back to this line about authorities from various agencies handling the situation? To me, I'm thinking police in order to potentially investigate David and Jenelle to see if there's any kind of, child abuse or anything like that going on in the household that could be contributing to Jace constantly running away, and perhaps even his issues at school. I'm thinking CPS for his welfare to figure out what to do now. Do they pull him out of the house? Right? Because, people have been asking in the comment section for the videos that I've been making about the series. Why isn't he with Barbara? Why isn't he with Barbara? Listen, guys, Jenelle does not have custody of Jace because she won some kind of battle against Barbara or anything like that. She has custody of Jace right now. Because Barbara could no longer handle him. Jace, unfortunately, still had issues while he was living with Barbara. He allegedly became physical with her. He was allegedly starting fires and whatnot. And she, at her age, just could not handle him anymore. And I totally understand, right? Especially with the physical aspect. Elderly people are fragile. You can't just, push them around or this, that, or the other. It's very, very dangerous. So for her own safety, it was in her best interest to um, send Jace back to Janelle. Which at the same time, I do wish that there was some other like place where he could have been sent. You know what I mean? Like I would have loved to see Jace potentially be sent to um I hate to even say it because I know that the system is a mess, but a loving foster home, right? But alas, she had to give Jace back to Janelle just because he was becoming a threat to her own safety, allegedly, and that's the only reason why Janelle has him right now. And even her having him right now seems to be something that is quite temporary, based on the fact that this child just can't stop running away at this point. Um, Now, you guys, if you guys are more versed in the agencies that handle these sorts of things in the United States, please do let me know. Remember, I am not American. I have no idea about about like the child laws there, but I will have to speak to one of my legal friends here on YouTube and get them on the channel this week to see if we can get some more explanations on that. So if that's something that you would like to see as a segment, speaking with a lawyer about what happens when a child keeps running away, do the parents get investigated? Who else gets investigated? Do the child's teachers get interviewed about anything that they've seen or heard or whatever? So yeah, let's keep a close eye on this. Again, I'm really happy to hear that Jace has been found safe and sound. I'm happy to hear that he is currently not in the house with David and Jenelle either. I think that it's in his best interest right now to get some kind of breathing room. I imagine that after being discharged from the hospital, he would be sent to Barbara's care just because that's another parent that he had. Well, it was the main parent that he had his whole life, right? So it's already a place that he's comfortable with. And I hope that now that all of this stuff has become a very, very serious legal situation, seemingly, that he kind of tones down whatever he had going on with Barbara, right? I hope that he realizes like this is serious. He is 14 years old, which is still a child, but it's very, very serious. Like, I think they have juvenile detention centers, juvenile homeless shelters, and stuff like that. And I don't want to see him end up in one of those places. And so he's going to need to kind of dial it down and shape it up a bit while he's with Barbara. And I hope that he can understand that Barbara is doing so much for him right now. Like, she's at an age where she should be enjoying her life. She should be, in retirement, just doing whatever it is that she wants to do and not raising a child. But she loves him so much that she's willing to take that on again, even though apparently he had become destructive with her. Like, I hope that he understands that this is true, true, serious love and starts treating her that way. And I hope that for Barbara as well. I don't think it's fair that this is the way that she's had to live her golden years. I am really sad for her, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Guys, let me know what you think about the situation. And if you'd like me to get one of my legal friends here on YouTube to hop on the channel to discuss it, definitely let me know about that in the comment section down below. If you work with child welfare services, or if you're involved in law enforcement, please also chime in with any information that you might have about the procedures that would be in place at this moment to help Jace, because at the end of the day, he is just a child and he is a victim. So let's please not criticize him at all. You guys have been really, really great about not criticizing him. So thank you for that. And let's just keep things going. I know we've got new people coming in here and everything like that. So if you're newer here, listen, we don't bash Jace here. He is a victim. When we watched the show from the very beginning, from the moment he was born, we knew that the road was not going to be easy for him. Okay. He was fighting against a lot of, what do you call this? Generational dysfunction, right? On a genetic level and on an environmental level. So we knew that he was not going to have the easiest childhood and, potentially even adulthood and whatnot. So it just is what it is, unfortunately, when you are dealt a shorthand in life from the very beginning. So best wishes to Jace. I hope he recovers well, and stay tuned for more information about all of this. Okay, you guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye.